I think all of us are concerned about the deficit. All of us are concerned about the debt.
I'm not going to say all of anything is Obama's fault, because I think our nation has been creating issues forever, and you can't take one person and point the finger at it.
Especially not one person who's been in office for 2 years.
But I don't think spending more money is necessarily the solution to our money issues.
You know what? The thing that Obama is doing is that he's making radical changes. And whenever you make radical changes, you're gonna, disturb people. People don't like to be brought out of their comfort zone. It took money to get us out of the problem that we had.
When you're giving the breaks to big companies, or you're giving the money to big companies, they're just sending it off elsewhere, not even here in our country.
But he had to give the money to the big businesses because the big business was folding and so many people was becoming unemployed.
But our economy is set up on a free market to make them fall, so you and I, the small business owner, can rise up where they had tanked. We're either becoming richer or poorer. But our middle class across the nation is depleting, and that will crush our
I agree with
system.
you. I agree. But it ain't what he's doing that's depleting it. It was what was done 8 years ago. What he's doing now is stopping it.
It's been way longer than 8 years.
Well,
our economy has been going down for a long time.
It's more so of how we spend our money. It's not just President Obama's job to clean up everything, because a lot of these problems have been here. It's his job to get us out of our debt situation. That's what he guaranteed. That's what he promised in his campaign. And that's basically what he's doing. But to do that, he got to invest money into the problem.
The Republicans that was in office did everything to undermine the man. And it's just no respect. Come on, who ever booed a president? I don't care how many times, Bush or other former president wasn't agreed upon. They never disrespected that man the way they disrespecting Obama.
I don't think it really matters who is president after him. You're only going to see it get worse. I think it starts with the American people. And the president only has so much control, but it has to start with the American people, really. And I still think money in the people's hand is better than money in the government's hand.
One of the biggest complaints you have about this new healthcare reform is that who's going to pay for it. In my mind said, okay, if I've got to be taxed a little heavy to pay for someone to have, health insurance, okay, go ahead and tax me a little heavier. That's cool. I'm gonna look out for my brothers, but the average American don't look at it that way.
And I think if you won't do it on your own, I definitely don't want the government to tell me to do it. I'm the very prime example of somebody that would benefit of the health care. But if you wouldn't tax me 30% of my income being self-employed, I could pay for my own daggum health insurance. Small business should not be taxed the way that it is, for sure.
If we were more like Europe, we'll just go ahead and foot the bill.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because that's what true government should do. That's what like true. If they wanna, if we wanna, give all the power that we want to give to the presidents and the people in the Senate, they should step up to the plate and take care of everybody.
We'd rather spend more money on entertainment than spending money on investing and bringing our economy up.
But then you have people that sit around and wait on everybody else to do stuff for them. What about those people?
I think that's a small group of people who's taking advantage of it.
I don't think
it's not a small group.
When you look at it compared to those who's trying to make it better, I mean, I grew up around poor people. I grew up poor. You know what I'm saying? And we wasn't sitting around waiting on no welfare. We're trying to get out there and get it.
But see, that's ambitious people. Everybody's not ambitious. You gotta help those who gonna help themselves, So everybody's not gonna be a business owner. Everybody's not gonna have the initiative to come into work every day, pay their bills on time, make sure the money's supposed to go where it's supposed to go. So yeah, the government has to control some of it. Now, when it comes down to it, we supposed to be able to control the government with our votes. That's the whole point.
You got to get people to the point where they can take care of themselves.
Exactly.
That's all we're talking about.
That's it.
What we're talking about is people being able to take care of themselves. Now, if you're an individual that don't want to take care of yourself, honestly speaking, there really is no place for you in this society.
Exactly.
Let's be real. Cut to the chase.
Exactly.
There is no place for you.
Exactly. Totally.
Because no one wants to take care of anybody forever.